see if it's working. Okay, so hopefully it's working. I don't know. So we talked about this rule right here where we have two bases that are being multiplied together, and in this case we add the exponents. The next rule of exponents that we need to discuss is, well, what happens if you're taking a base with an exponent to a second exponent? And the rule will tell us that you will multiply the exponents together. But let's take a look at this in application. So if I have, I don't know, let's say I have 5 to the third squared. What's another way of writing 5 to the third squared? And I'm looking for exponential notation. Excuse me. Thank you. I know, I have really bad allergies, and being in school, I'm allergic to you. Let's just get this straight. I'm allergic to students. All right, so
5 to the 6th.
We want to rewrite this in exponential notation.
Oh.
Exponential notation. Yes, many of you have jumped ahead and applied the rule, and that's great. But how will I break this apart in exponential notation? It is really not too difficult here, folks. If I have 5 to the third squared, Aiden? Okay, so we have 5 times 5 times 5. What's a better way of saying 5 times 5 times 5? We have 5 to the third. And we're going to multiply this by 5 times 5 times 5. What's a better way of writing this? 5 to the third. Well, I want to look up here. Using our rule from before, what is 5 to the third times 5 to the third? Avery?
Actually, why would it be after 5 times 5 times 5 and just 5 times 5?
Well, so we have two groups of 5 to the third that we're multiplying together. So we have 5 to the third times 5 to the third. So what is 5 to the third times 5 to the third? 5 to the sixth, because in this case you are adding these exponents. Well, wait a second. If we're getting 5 to the sixth, what is a simpler way to do that if we start off with this? What are we doing with the exponents, Abby? We're multiplying the exponents together. Okay, so that's not too bad, right? So let's try another one. So let's say we have Jack.
Which one?
Pick your favorite Jack. So we have Jack to the third taken to the second power. So what will I do to figure out what Jack to the third squared is going to be? Carson? Let's multiply the exponents, and what do I get? Jack to the sixth. So it applies to the variables as well. This is not too bad. Let's go one step further. Let's say we have Jack to the third, Wester to the fourth. And we're going to take this whole thing to the second power. Well, we know what Jack to the third squared is. It's Jack to the sixth. Well, what is Wester to the fourth time to the Ethan, thank you for raising your hand. It's Wester to the eighth. Okay. Are there questions so far? All right. Jack, what's your favorite number? Excuse me? 3. Okay. Are you sure about that? And he changes his answer. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Jack is not sure what his favorite number is, but we're going with 3 right now. So let's say we have 3 Jack to the thirds, Westers to the fourths. And we're going to take this to the second power. Well, we know what Jack to the third, Wester to the fourth is, squared. What is it? Okay. What is 3 squared?
9.
9. And that's it.
You basically multiply all the numbers inside the parentheses by the
No, because we didn't multiply 3 times 2. We squared it. So the coefficients you have to apply the exponent to. The variables, you have to multiply the exponents. Okay? Well, you don't obviously multiply the j exponent of the w. All right. Let's try one more. What's your favorite number, Lauren?
94.
Not, of course it's 94.
It was 7.
So we have 9, Lauren to the 4th. I know, but I'm not going to put 94 because then I'm going to put an exponent. Schmidt to the 7th. And we're going to take that whole thing to the 3rd power. So right now, I would like you to figure that one out. So we have 9 Lauren to the 4th, Schmidt's to the 7th, all taken to the 3rd power. So we're taking a power of a monomial here. We should have this in the next 30 seconds. So the poor souls who are stuck in high school shadowing, don't get bored out of their mind waiting for you to do this problem.
It's like a tour.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
With your parents too.
Ew.
Thanks, Jack.
That's what I said. Actually, I
Ew.
said exactly that. I said ew.
Why would you want to hang out with your parents at a high
I'm saying, I
school?
feel like it's like just, it's weird and random and
It's just, no, it's not okay. All right, so what is the answer here? Would someone like to take me through this one? Jack Cheyenne,
Oh, okay.
because he was dissed earlier.
So first you have 9 cubed, which would be 81.
9 cubed is not 81. That would be 9 squared.
I think it's 200
it's 7. Should I say it?
We're going to let him get it.
I'm sorry, 729.
729, all right.
L with a 12. Because you're multiplying 3 times 4. And then you have S times, and then 7 times 3, so that'd be S 2 times.
Okay. Are there any questions in applying this rule? Great.